Hey guys, it's Jake from a Macbook Specialist, and you know what that means. Today we're going to repair a MacBook. So yeah, we got a MacBook Air. This is an 11-inch. It's an A1465 2015. Customer says there's no power whatsoever. He said there was actually smoke coming from the back. He said he smelt burning and there was smoke coming from the back, and then it never turned on again. This one's, yeah, it gets a green light on the charger, but no power obviously. We're just going to see how many amps it draws on our power supply. Might give us an indication of actually what's wrong. So it's drawing 0.3 amps, which is nothing. Right, let's get it off. I've already took the screws out the bottom. Let's take the case off and have a look, see what's going on inside. So yeah, nothing jumps out at us. He says definitely no liquid was spilt on it. Let's put a microscope on. Yeah, nothing really jumps out at first, but we will get that board out and take a look. Obviously there's a bit of junk everywhere, that's just normal. Hopefully the CPU hasn't fried, else that would be a short video. Yeah, let's get the board out of the enclosure and take a look. So obviously the first thing we always do is unplug the battery. So first thing we can see, there's actually a bit of what looks like liquid. So the customer claimed he didn't drop anything on it, but there's definitely some. Yeah, so again, nothing's really straight away actually. Straight away. There we go, look at that. Wow. Definitely busted open. Maybe come in contact with a tiny bit of liquid, shorted it, killed it. We'll definitely replace that component. Got to be careful because it's by a plastic connector, but we will do a visual inspection on the board as well. It is a common fault for one of these caps to blow on that line in particular. We'll get the schematic up and have a look in a second. Yeah, apart from that, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, this is fine. It's a 4GB model, 2015 1.655. They're still decent machines, they still hold up. You can get Big Sur on them, which is the latest Mac OS. Right, let's take this fan off. Let's have a look, see if we can get the schematic up as well. So yeah, here's a board view. Here's a cap that's blown. So PP Bus S5, HS computing. Yeah, it's a main power rail, 8 volts power rail. Yeah, it comes off PP Bus G3 hot. So I take it as well, we're gonna be shorted. Well, obviously going to be shorted, but we'll do that for the demonstration of the video. That power rail actually not shorted. Wow. Maybe it's one more, maybe because I pulled that off. Yeah, I did, I pulled it off. That'd be why. Right, let's get that cap off, we're going to replace it. it would actually survive without it, but we'll replace it. Just preheating the board so it's going to be easier to get the soldering iron in there. And then we'll add flux. This is Amtech 559. What I tend to do is see if I can remove it with a soldering iron rather than the hot air gun that close to the connector. We don't want to be replacing that connector. Yeah, straight away came off. So yeah, we put nice fresh leaded solder on and then clean it back off a bit too much on there. Clean it off with a bit of alcohol. Should be able to add a cap then. They're standard caps on the Macbook Air. Just get a donor board. So yeah, this is off a 13-inch, but they use the same cap, so just take it off here. Not the correct tip I'm using, but it'll do. It will do. Just change the tip. See if we can get a bit of solder on the other side. It's such an awkward place to replace the cap there. Just with that plastic connector, we obviously don't want to burn it, so being extra careful. Usually we just whack the hot air straight on and get it replaced. There we go. Just clean that up. Obviously this all get cleaned up in the ultrasonic cleaner. We don't leave flux on the board. You can do because it is no clean flux, so it's non-conductive or anything like that. But we always like to clean up after. So yeah, let's see if we get fan spin. What I'm going to do is just put it back in the enclosure. Pretty confident that'll work, but we'll test it anyway. Also clean whatever that was. These are a bit awkward sometimes to put back together because of the battery, so what I usually do is take that battery out. We can also see if there's any liquid gone down there as well. We obviously don't want to leave any liquid inside the Macbook. Yeah, it's fine. Just quickly put it in, give it a quick test before we ultrasonic it. The customer was extremely worried about his data on this one. Yeah, he was extremely worried about his data. You know, we assured him that if it's just a logic board, his data is not going to be affected. Luckily on these ones, the SSD is removable, which Apple got rid of actually a year later, so he got quite lucky, to be honest. Just quickly put a screw in there just to hold it in. So let's test it. Oh yeah, I need to plug this in. So let's test it. I get a green light, but still no fan spin. Very strange. Let's take some measurements. I've got a feeling Yeah, the fuse is blown. Which I should have checked that, to be honest. So on this model as well, not only will we replace that, we're going to have a fuse, PP bus fuse, which is, we'll show you that. On flexiboard view, there's the fuse, PP bus G3 hot. So that's coming in, so that's probably blown as well. Yeah, no continuity, completely gone. So yeah, let's replace that as well. Yeah, no continuity, so let's get rid of that. Add a bit of flux just to help the solder flow. This is our donor board, same fuse. This will all come off in the ultrasonic cleaning process. Yeah, it'll be fine. Right, let's test it. Question is, will we have fan spin? I'm sure we will. put his SSD in, we can test his SSD as well. So, place your bets. Green light, we've got a fan spin, which means we got a chime and we got an Apple logo, just cover the customer's data up, customer's name even. Yeah, we're fine. His data's saved as well, so let's ultrasonic that and then we'll put it back together after. All done, all fixed. Yeah, so it's all done. We've just ultrasonic the board. It's dried out. We've put it on test. It's absolutely fine. We will stress test it a bit more. We usually stress test it for 24 hours straight. Yeah, hopefully it lasts another 6 years. It is 6 years old now, 2015. What did we learn from it? So tantalum capacitor, blue, which caused smoke to come out the back of the Macbook. Also blew the PP Bus G3 hot fuse to that power rail. So we replaced them 2 components, and yeah, it's absolutely fine. As I said, I hope it lasts him another 6 years. I'm sure he'll be fine. If you could like and subscribe, that'd be great. And visit us at www.themacbookspecialist.com.